Say good evening to my general public. I know you listening. Tuning in to leave you informed on how to get dividends. You politicking with the best. You politicking with permits. Authentic originators. Others are counterfeit.
As I said earlier, we live in the studio with SuperGorge. 410-481-1010. 410-481-1010. Let me go to line 2. Line 2. Let me lock Shavella in. C from Charles City Records. What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on, big homie?
How you feeling, man?
I just was calling up to commend the girls on what they doing and then lighting them on that I'm shooting a movie like real soon and I don't know, they said they had a modeling agency, so they might want to put some women in the movie or something. I'm not sure.
Thank you. Sharella has a honeycomb set.
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure we can make the Sharella.
Yeah, I'm here.
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure we could definitely make it happen. See, hold on for 1 minute. Let me shoot you their info. Hold on 1 minute.
All
right, definitely, man. It is going down real major. 410-481-1010, 877-704-1010, 877-704-1010.
Well, one thing I want to ask is that all of you are so busy. All of you, your moms, you have careers, you have IamSuperGorge.com, as well as I'm sure your other ventures if you have those. One thing that we talked about in past shows is balance. And one thing that I feel is so important about women is that we balance all of that.
How we wear so many hats.
Right, because we wear so many hats. How do you guys balance I Am Super Gorge and everything that encompasses and everything else with your life, like your family?
Can I take this one?
Go ahead.
Okay, with me, I know I have a lot of new ventures that I've taken on as far as being a mom. I Am Super Gorge. I'm doing a little bit of artist management, and of course Honeycomb Set. And I thought my life was hectic before, just with Honeycomb Set. I had no clue what hectic was until Gabriella was born. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot to juggle. It's a lot to have to, like right now doing the interview, I'm trying to meet deadlines on the internet. I'm trying to get Gabriella. I know she might cry, so I'm holding her close so she doesn't make any noises for the radio. I'm trying to do the show. I'm updating things. So it's like I'm always doing something. I never have time to sleep. I never have time to rest, but I try to delegate a lot of, I just try to, delegate most of my time to everything when it needs to be. You know what I mean? Like Super Gorge, we have an interview today. So I know I need from 5 to 6. I know I need to blot out that time to do the interview. You know what I mean? Right. From 6 to 7, I have a meeting with Closet Runway because I'm producing a show for them. So I have to blot out time for them. But at the same time, I'm still trying to juggle. Okay, hopefully Gabriella will be asleep by that time. I don't have to hold her. I don't have to fix any bottles. I don't have to wash any bottles. I don't have to rock her. I don't have to play. She could be asleep. I could do this. From 7 to 8, I have this artist meeting. It's always something going on. It's always something going on.
You need an assistant.
But at the same time, you have to keep saying, because
right.
I know with me, I don't have a 9 to 5. Right. And all of this stuff that I'm doing is my passion. But at the end of the day, I do have bills, so I have to get everything done. It has to get done, and it has to get done verbatim. Yes. People call me crazy, but I have like a blackboard that it runs my life.
Okay.
Like, it runs my life, and that I go by that on a daily basis. And if something messes up and it throws me off, my whole schedule is thrown off. So I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to meet these deadlines? I have 2 assistants that help me with different ventures, but a lot of times, see, they have 9 to 5, so they can't dedicate 24/7 to Sharella. Right. You know what I mean? So it's all about Sharella. I mean, you have a company, you have the people that you delegate things to, certain tasks to, but at the end of the day, like, if your vision has to be carried out the way you want it to be carried out properly. And to balance everything, learning to balance has been the hardest thing ever in 2011. It's just February. You know what I mean?
Right.
So balance has been a challenge for me. It really has been a challenge for me. But at the end of the day, I know I'm passionate about everything that I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm passionate about it. So I'm going to, at the end of the day, say, okay, I'm going to give 110% to this. And if I can't be somewhere, if I can't do something, I'm going to do something to try to to make up for it. You know what I mean? Like, I have to make up for this. Like, today, I was pissed that I couldn't be there. I was pissed that I had called, like, brother, we need this, like, ASAP. I'm like, what the hell? Are you serious? So I'm like, okay, I know I can call in with permission. Let me just call in with permission. And it was convenient. It was convenient for me to call in. But at the end of the day, I think the main thing is learning to do is balance.
That's
for me.
Right.
For me, I know it is.
Absolutely. Ashley.
It takes a lot to find balance. Sharella is a new mother, so I feel like over time she's just gonna have to get it. I have a 3-year-old and he's in school, and I remember being a new mother and me juggling school, me juggling my husband, juggling my family. Like it becomes a lot. There are days when my day starts at 6:30 in the morning and I'm not going to sleep until 4 o'clock.
Right.
I'm up for almost 24 hours. There's been times when I have been up for 24 hours, especially like in this last month, just starting I Am Super Gorge. It's so much work that goes into it, and like Sharella was saying, when it's your vision, you just have to carry it out. But at the same time, you cannot forget your family.
That's right.
You cannot forget your friends. You have to still have your family time and have your friend time so that you are sane. And I kind of feel like I've tried to incorporate my family and my friends as much into my business, because I know I do have to spend so much time with this. So I need to have them around as much as possible. But like, I try to place myself in a schedule. Like, from this time to this time, it's just me and my son.
Right.
Like, I'm not doing any work.
Right.
That doesn't always happen, but I try to make a schedule like that. Of course, there are days when other things happen, but you just have to try to find that balance. And my balance is not going to be L'Oreal's balance. Like,
Gotcha.
You have to figure out what works for you.
Got you. It seems as though what the vibe that I'm getting is that you guys are like Lego blocks. Y'all just blend so good together with everything. A lot of positive energy in the room. Let's talk about switch gears for a minute. And let's talk about Super Gorge TV and Super Gorge Radio. How did that come about? And what is the vision? And what do y'all want to see? I guess 1 year from now.
We've had so many amazing opportunities, just like knocking on the door left and right.
Yeah.
God is so good. He's blessed us in so many ways. Like Ash said, 30 days after deciding that we were actually going to come together and do this, it was like, oh, you want to do this? You want to do that? We can do this. We actually went into an interview on WPBradio.com, and they really liked our energy. They loved what we were about, and they asked us if we wanted to have
we weren't even done our interview. Yeah. And like, we're on commercial break, and he's like, "Y'all should have your own show here." I'm like,
really?
Okay.
And I've actually tuned into the show, by the way, and it's great.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah, we're only on our second week, but our numbers have been amazing.
Yeah,
we just thank everybody who listens to us and calls in. Like, it's super crazy. Like, as far as Super Gorge TV, it's basically, right now, it's just interviews that we've done. I interviewed Dawn from Dirty Money. That was my first interview.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Was you nervous?
No. I mean, the thing is, I meet a lot of celebrities, so I'm never nervous about that. And like I said, I can run my mouth for days. So I just try to find something that we have in common and, build off of that.
Beautiful.
Sharella and I also interviewed some exotic dancers a couple weeks ago, which was, that was exciting. It's a little
Were
different.
they male or female?
They were female. Male dancers are a little...
We don't
care.
We don't condone male dancing.
Hey,
They're turned down.
It's turned down. Okay, all right, it's turned down.
Male dancing don't turn it.
They gets no love. Sorry, guys.
On our next episode of Super Gorge TV, that'll be up next Friday, we're going to have Marsha Ambrosia, formerly from Floetry, on. So we're just like, we've been up for 3 weeks. Friday was 3 weeks.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, it's doing really well. Like, every week we just try to, bring something new, bring something that everyone else doesn't have. So it's doing really well for us.
Coming up in of your coming of age, I'm pretty sure everybody has some of an icon that they really idolize or say, wow, like, they're giving me, like, for example, my mom is my rock. Like, she really just, like, paved the way and said, don't give up. So in honor of Black History Month, I guess who, y'all really looked up to and said, wow, like,
it's crazy. Every day we honor a black person on our site for Black History Month, whether it's somebody from the past or present. Someone who... It's a lot of people who
it's
have.
Very hard to pick one.
Yeah, to pick one. I don't think
You can pick one. Yeah.
I don't think I can pick one. There are so many people. I feel like that I meshed them into one to make myself.
Okay.
Our first post was for Dorothy Dandridge. I'm a huge Dorothy Dandridge fan, and I just think her struggle, as beautiful as she was, and this is I don't know how to word it exactly, but people think that if you're attractive, if you're beautiful, your life is easy, and her life was far from easy. So she is someone who I look up to. Today we had Michael Jackson. Of course, we know about all his struggles.
I look up to Oprah. Like,
Oprah's good.
I love
Oprah's a good look.
I've always loved Oprah. Oprah is like, I always hashtag on Twitter, get wealthy. And a lot of people always think that I'm just talking about money, but I'm talking about money. Of course I'm talking about money because we need that financial stability.
Right.
But I'm talking about money. I'm talking about love. I'm talking about life. I'm talking about health. I'm talking about a lot of different things when I say get wealthy. And Oprah, she epitomizes getting wealthy to me because, like Ashley said, like, Oprah, I'm going to say that she may not be the most beautiful person in the world, but she does beautiful things.
She's super gorge.
She's still super gorge. She's still super gorge. She has an empire that is unbelievable.
And she's bossed up, too.
She's bossed up.
Yes, she makes non-believers believers. She makes you believe that your visions, your goals, your dreams, everything, anything that you could do, you can do it because she came from nothing to everything now. But I think the thing about it is with Oprah, she doesn't display like the part of a woman that a lot of women dream about, which is family and children and a husband. But she does have the other side of it. You know what I mean? Like the wealth, the popularity, the just doing good things for the community, like the outreach. Like, I love Oprah. That is who I've always in my whole entire life, and through school, everything, I've always idolized Oprah because
L'Oreal, who do you love?
Like you said, it's very hard for me to just pick one person, but I did my recent post on Barack Obama, which most people would say, oh, you know, that's typical, whatever. But the biggest thing for me with him, my mom, my whole life has been so supportive. I've been in quite a fortunate situation where I never had to do anything that I didn't want to do. So I've been able to, you know, dibble and dabble in this project until I was able to figure out what my niche was. And I think the biggest thing, you know, with her, oh, you can be anything that you want when you grow up. But I always felt like that's really not necessarily true when you're black or if you're young, or you know, sometimes it's like your parents are just telling you that because they're supposed to, right? And I feel like, you know, with him becoming the president, it really made me feel like I can tell my children, you can become anything now,
right?
Because for, you know, however many years we've been, you know, electing presidents, they've been white. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. Like, you know, no problem with white people. But, I mean, the bottom line is that we've never had a black president. And to say, oh, you can be anything, you can do anything, but, mommy, I can't be president because we've never had one.
Right.
So I think that was a huge thing for me, like, just that moment for us.
That's awesome.
So, and I have to agree with Sherella. I mean, Oprah is like, she is. I love Oprah.
Bomb.com.
I think anybody who owns their own network. Surely.
She bought Discovery Channel, by the way.
It's not even the fact that she owns her own network. It's the fact that she's getting paid, getting wealthy, doing what she loves to do.
That's right.
Every day, she doesn't have any kids because she doesn't want to have any.
And the idea of family is different to everybody, too.
Exactly.
Like, you know, maybe she doesn't have children, but she does have family. You know,
she has adoptive kids,
right? Her
spiritual
dogs,
kids,
her, you know, her mate. You know, family for everybody is not necessarily children.
Right.